Charlotte, North Carolina. We finished the opening match, and because Wendy Macpherson had Shannon O'Keefe mathematically eliminated through 9 frames, they did not complete the match, so we won't be sharing a final score with you. And we move on to match 2. Wendy Macpherson now taking on Kelly Kulick.
You can see a 4-time PWA Player of the Year. Just so much experience. Well, that ball was left of her target. You can kind of see it on her face. Whoops, got away with one. But, you know, when you're throwing the ball properly, Jan, you build your own area. A little bit of room to the right, a little bit of room to the left.
That's what I've been missing all these years.
Yeah, me too. That's why I don't bowl much anymore.
Kelly Kulick, 30 years old, from Union, New Jersey, has just come back from bowling on the PBA Tour. First woman to do so on a regular basis as an exempt player. She's happy to be back on a telecast.
Oh, absolutely. Starts out with the same kind of shot that Shannon O'Keefe had earlier in the last match with a solid 4-pin.
So she too changes balls. Most of the women change balls for their single pin spares.
Absolutely. It gives you much larger margin of error when you go with the ball. You can just go hard and straight with. Don't have to worry about it hooking on the lane.
Besides the spare ball and the first ball she's throwing, let's see what else Kelly has with her.
I brought 6 balls for this event. The lanes transition and break down in many different ways. 2 strong balls with aggressive asymmetric cores in them, 1 with a solid cover, 1 with the pearl eyes. The solid if I wanted to roll sooner, the pearl eyes when the heads start to go away and break down, I can move left and still go around the lane. 2 pearl eyes balls if I want to play straighter up the lane. Ball just gets through the fronts if they dry up. A lot of the women are playing further to the right this week. And the last 2 are solid also. Again, if I need something just to pick up a little bit sooner compared to the pearl eyes, these are the 2 I go to looking for that nice smooth reaction. Lots of pins to knock down.
Just knocks them down on that shot.
She's using one of those pearlized balls to go a little straighter with, and certainly made a beautiful shot there.
These lane conditions are sport certified, sport compliant, but not the PBA Experience leagues. Not that condition, but you can bowl on those. PBA Experience. You've obviously experienced PBA patterns.
Well, I have. They're too tough for me, but that's right. That's got a hook. Look at that ball. Look at the room she's got. She's got room to the right. She's got room to the left, and that voodoo roll keeps knocking them down. Here's a great shot from a low camera angle. Boy, it just powers them out.
Way right. She has created room. So those who want to actually experience similar to a PBA pattern or the PBA patterns, they can go bowl PBA Experience leagues.
Yes, they can. They're all over the country, more and more coming up every year. It makes every week a little bit different experience. Hold on.
Okay.
Looks like she got slow with that particular shot.
3-6-10.
In fact, our CAT system tells me that she was a ½ mile an hour slower on that shot. Plus, she was a little bit off balance. Fortunate just to leave the 3-6-10.
So the CATs we have hooked up here, that's telling you, Marshall, computer-aided tracking system, giving you that information as to what boards they're hitting, what their speed is.
That's right. I'm not just smart. I can read a computer.
Well, no, you're smart too.
No, it's given me a lot of very, very good information, and it. You know, you can watch the shot and get a good idea for what it's doing. But with the CAT system, it actually shows you, the rate of rotation, what arrow they're hitting, or where it is at the 15-foot marker, the amount of speed they have. Now Kelly Kulick with a chance to take a 3-pin lead with a strike here in the 3rd.
And she does. So a lead change early on through 3 frames. And Kelly really wants to win this event.
Take a look at Kelly Kulick. High backswing. That's where she develops a lot of her power and a lot of that effortless speed. Doesn't slide very much. Great follow through right toward her target. And that, I'm sure, was the best shot she's thrown today, whether on the show or in practice. That was just beautiful.
Well, the reason she wants so desperately to win this is because she was runner-up in 01 to somebody named Carolyn Dorn Ballard, who beat her, who is now joining us in the booth. Finished 6th place this year, just missing out on the show.
That is true.
We welcome you, Carolyn.
Thank you.
Yeah, so 6th place, that seems to be a place you've had a little bit in this event.
I think this tournament knows me a little bit. I have to come back next year with a little bit of a different mindset.
Well, you are the USBC High School Bowling spokesperson.
Yes, I am.
And
very
high
proud.
School bowling is fastest growing sport.
Still the fastest growing sport, and I can honestly say I think it's 47 states, but almost every state has a high school bowling program, and some of these ladies out here tonight have bowled high school, so you can see what those programs do for you.
So Wendy down by 13 now. Throws a strike in the 4th. Another strike here can take that to 3.
I've had a chance to watch some of the high school tournaments, and I'm surprised they don't break their wrists the way they give themselves high 10s all the time. I think those kids get so excited. It's so much fun, and it really is. It's the future of our game, so I'm excited about it as well.
It is. It's very team-oriented. It teaches you how to work well with others and share the information, especially with today's conditions, the way they change so often. So it's really a great experience for them.
It's got a hook.
Oh.
Just the 7-pin.
Not quite.
And this is a different situation for Wendy Macpherson. She was never down in the first match. She's down now.
She's 13 pins.